Hi there and welcome to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. My name is Richard, or Moxfire if you want to call me by my game name. Today we're going to be doing some ranked play. I haven't had a chance to record a video for a little while. I've been working both of my jobs for the last week, so sorry for not producing any extra content. I did, however, manage to do an arena run last night and do a 7-hour arena. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. It was at 4 o'clock in the morning and I was a little bit too tired to be talking. But one of the things that I managed to pull from my arena winnings was Voldrung. So with that in mind, I decided to construct a deck. Another thing that happened in the arena run that I was playing was using a card that I don't normally see in ranked play, called Swift Strike. Gives your creature an extra attack this turn, in conjunction with weapons for crazy burst damage. So I figured I'd throw it on ladder and see how I do. I've played about 8 games with it. I've won 5, lost 3, so it's not doing terrible. So I'll go run through the deck and we'll see how this all plays out. So again, this deck sort of centers around the idea of finishing somebody off with Swift Strike. One of the problems that I found with aggro decks is that it's really hard to get that extra little bit of reach to be able to just do that extra 5 or 8 damage that you need to win out games against control decks. Once their hands are full, it's really difficult to come back because they just remove, have control of the board, wait till they have a really large board state, and then you just get crushed. So with that in mind, I've put in a bunch of charge creatures. So we have Battle Rage Orc, we have Giant Bat, we have Territorial Viper, Cliff Racer. Those alone give us reach on their own. If we combo them with Heavy Battle Axe, that gives us even more reach. Along with the Giant Bat, we'll also actually swing life totals around, which allows us to activate our win more cards like Triumphant Jarl, Burn and Pillage, Soul Rest Marshal. We have Removal Kit, so we have the Leaf Lurker with the Murkwater Witch. We have Early Game Aggression, so we have Daring Cat Purse with Shadow Shifts, Ungolem the Listeners. Fighter Guild Recruit are just good for protecting early game threats. We're anti-spell, so we have Witherhand Cultists, we have Taunt Removals with Earthbone Spinners, and then for the late game we have Savage Ogre for a little extra burst damage to combo with our Swift Strike. We have Voldrung also to combo with the Swift Strike and our charge creatures, and Tazcad the Packmaster to close out the game. And then finally we just have the Belligerent Giant to deal with troublesome support cards, as well as to get rid of taunts if you need to be able to push that extra little bit of damage. So far I've been doing pretty good with this deck. I'm currently at the top of rank 4. I think I have 2 more games to go. Let's take a look here. Sorry, top of rank 5. So I have 2 more games to go. Hopefully I can do it in this video and we can see if I get promoted. So let's just jump into a game. Alright, we're into our first game against Ghostface 234, playing a mage deck. I got the potion, so I'm going to keep the Earthbound Spinner, keep the Thieves Guild Recruit, see what I can pull. Hopefully I can get ahead on life total and that Jarl will come in handy. He's rank 2, so he's doing pretty good this season. Already to be rank 2 is pretty good. I haven't played a huge amount of ranked so far, but what I've found is a lot of the decks that I've been playing have been just win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1, because everyone got bumped up to rank 5 at the beginning of the season. We're going to Witherhand Cultist here, hopefully clog up his hand with spells. Next turn I think we Battle Rage Orc to make sure we guarantee the Triumphant Jarl on 5.
Let's do this.
So he doesn't get the spell, which is fine with me. That second Witherhand Cultist looks pretty nice here, so we're actually going to play it. Make it really difficult for him to remove cards from my board. The fact that he played the Cunning Ally
They will meet their makers.
makes me think that they are playing some kind of Crystal Tower Crafter style deck. Here we're just going to Earthbone Spinner the Daggerfall Mage. We're going to swing first though.
A dark omen for you.
Do I break the next rune? Yeah, I'm an aggressive deck. It's Prophecy. Probably a Lightning Bolt, which gets rid of the other Witherhand Cultists. No, Shackle. Okay. That's fine with me.
The forest
one
will
spinner
not
this.
suffer your presence.
And may as well do the 1 extra damage. So we have a Swift Strike in our hand already. Hopefully pick up a weapon relatively soon. Plays 3 mana Fireball, which is nice for us. He's playing some kind of a control variant. Here we're gonna Triumphant Jarl, just keep the pressure going. Swing first. Now we have a heavy Battle Axe with our Swift Strike, so that's a 7 mana combo. If I have a creature on board, that'll burst for 8 damage out of hand. Fireball gets rid of my 3/2. Definitely gonna Soul Rest Marshal here. Just trying to think of what I want to Soul Rest Marshal. I can Soul Rest Marshal Heavy Battle Axe, swing face, does 5 damage. Seems not the best right now. I kind of want to get him down to 16, keep him there, and then burst him in 1 turn. So... Battle Rage Orc, I think, is the play here. We're going to Soul Rest Marshal.
I bring reinforcements.
Do I want to use that Shadow Shift? No, I'm going to save it.
I'm ready for anything.
Get rid of that, and move past the turn. Oops, I should have done the 1 damage. That was a mistake. So I have a pretty strong board state here. How much damage do I have? I have 8 damage in hand, plus 8, 16.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
19 damage out of
Time to
hand.
die, weakling.
So he's clearly not happy with us. So if I put this on there, that's 8, that's 16. So we can just win. So we have a Battle Axe. Yep. So the trick on this is to attack first. Make sure they don't get a taunt in your way. And then you add the Swift Strike. We just win the game. So it's nice for that extra little bit of reach. You do 16 burst damage out of hand on turn 7. Like, that's pretty crazy. Alright, so we have 1 more game to win. Hopefully we get ourselves into rank 3. And to start climbing the rest of the way to Legend. Alright, into our second game against Temporary God. Pretty good opening hand. We're going to keep that. With the potion, it's nice. We can get quite a bit of pressure going early. So this deck kind of tries to do aggro initially from the old hello, and then roll into a sort of mid-rangey style deck afterwards with a little bit of an endgame finisher. So it does try to do everything, so it might not be great at all of them, but when it does go off, it goes off quite nicely. Execute's a little bit annoying there, but we have to expect that. I get no value out of the Murkwater Witch. I do want it to be ahead in life. I have lots of other answers, though. We're just going to hold on to the Murkwater Witch. Cutting allies annoying,
Let's shed some light
especially
on the
when they hit.
problem.
So this definitely has removal. We don't want the axe right now. Get rid of this. Or not get rid of it, but reduce its health. Hopefully pick up a Leaf Lurker soon. At least deals with that. It gives us a little bit of extra tempo. I do need to get ahead in life totals. Another Murkwater Witch is definitely not what I want to see here. I'm going to do this just because I really want to get that Soul Rest Marshal off next turn. Lightning Bolts, that's fine. I'd actually be more worried if he threw that in my face. I need the Soul Rest Marshals to go off. Hopefully I draw a 5-drop next turn. Alright, so we're still ahead. We get a Soul Rest Marshal into Soul Rest Marshal. Into a Murkwater Witch. Doesn't really do a huge amount, but I do get a bunch of stuff on the board, which is nice. So we're gonna do that. Soul Rest Marshal.
I bring reinforcements.
Soul Rest Marshal.
I bring reinforcements.
You fight well.
Into Murkwater Witch. Now we'll see if he combos out a bunch of spells. A Withered Hand Cultist here would be nice. That's annoying.
Brains of a brown.
Okay.
By the 8th, they will meet their
Daggerfall
makers.
Mage is irritating, but not the end of the world. Scouting Patrol will do 2 more damage to my face. His board is pretty full now. So I have a choice here. I can either Burn and Pillage, which actually does quite a bit of work for me. Removes everything except for the Daggerfall Mage and the Hex Mage, but I can trade my Soulrest Marshal into the Daggerfall Mage. The Hex Mage does become a 4/4 next turn when he buffs it from the Tome of Alteration. I don't have an easy answer for that. Or I can Swing Face, Triumphant Jarl, take a whole bunch of damage, lose a bunch of my creatures probably. It's a hard call here. It's a very important turn.
Greetings.
Yeah, I'm here.
Greetings.
I'm thinking.
Chaos.
I think I need answers. I'm gonna do that.
Die, turns.
If I can push extra damage next turn and get a second rune off, it'll do even more work for me.
Shall take you.
Yeah. So he's gonna buff the Hex Mage. Well, actually, he can't now. He played his
Brains of a fraud.
Paladin. Okay, so he's going for the greed play. He's gonna do some damage to me. Oh, pushing low. That's unfortunate.
Acknowledged.
I was hoping he'd leave my creature alive.
I
I could do
have
8 burst damage. Fighters Guild Recruit is
If I
great here,
fall,
especially with him at 0 mana. I can remove the Hex Mage now. I'm gonna save the Swift Strike. I kind of want to use it. Oh, that's annoying.
I hear and obey.
That's actually not as annoying. If you put it on there, I'd be way more annoyed. Okay, so let's think here. Burn and Pillage deals with the majority of his board. Can I do 5? Can I break 2 runes? No, I don't think I can. I can just... If I Shadow Shift that, deal 8 damage, I can get rid of most of the board. But I waste my Shadow Shift. I do have 2 Burn and Pillages. I can Burn and Pillage, swing, swing. He has a 4/2 on the board. He's not making this game easy for me, that's for sure. I can Earthbone Spinner that. Swing into there. Swing into there. I still have 3 mana left. Murkwater Witch. Remove that from the board. Okay, so we're gonna do this.
the
Earthbone
forest
Spinner
will
here.
not suffer your presence.
Swing into there. Swing into there. And Murkwater Witch over here. Like that. And actually, we're gonna Shadow Shift this just to draw a card. Now we're in an okay spot. Trades this 2/1 into my 4/1, which is moderately annoying. But I do get to do 3 damage to face next turn. I still have my Cliff Racer.
No matter what.
I'm hoping for Giant Bat here. I really want to get some life back, because sitting at 12 is kind of
Let's do
scary. I'm really happy that didn't hit.
Let me enlighten your load.
Shall take you.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing
the day
here.
is mine.
Swift Strike that.
The day
swing
is
again.
mine.
Burn Village. So now we have control of the board. Hopefully he doesn't have too many
You fight
answers in his
well.
hand.
They'll never outsmart me.
Many thanks.
That's super annoying. We're just gonna Belligerent Giant that into his hand. So we Ungolem the Listener here. Oh, we swing
The
first.
day is mine.
Ungolem the
The
Listener.
Night Mother will guide us.
Belligerent Giant that.
You fight well.
Alright, so we currently have Lethal on board. We know he has a Hex Mage in hand. We know he has another Tome in hand. We don't have Lethal on board. Oh, we still have Lethal though.
They'll
So we
never
have the Cliff Racer
outsmart
from
me.
hand. And that's... Ooh. Darn. That's too bad. Okay.
The day
So we
is
swing
mine.
here. Gonna burn a pillage just to get rid of that. And then we're gonna Wither Hand Cultist. That should gum up whatever he has in his hand enough for me to be able to play
You
double Cliff
fight
Racer
well.
and win next game.
Many thanks.
Keep
By
throwing
the
him the old
eighth,
thank
they will
you.
meet their makers.
Daggerfall Mage doesn't answer it.
We'll hold, no matter
The
what.
Smart Crusader does not answer it. As long as you can't remove both creatures with 5 mana, I should be okay. Took up his whole turn. So
A
we should
dark
just win
omen
here.
for you.
Cliff Racer. It's a Prophecy. No, Cliff Racer again. Good game.
That was fought well.
Well fought.
Alright, so we won our second game, which actually puts us into rank 3. There's an animation for that, but we did get into rank 3. Because most of my videos are, actually all my videos are 3 games except for my arena ones, we'll just do one more. Worst case scenario, we wind up in Serpent, but we'll wait to get into the next game. Alright, first game of rank 4. We're against Get Paper Boyd. Keep the Battle Rage Orc. We're going to throw back the second Swift Strike. Hopefully draw a low drop. That's nice. Really good curve here. So it's nice to be at rank 4 again already at the beginning of the season. Last season we made it to about the top of rank 4 before the season ended,
Night Mother will guide us.
but as it's the 5th of December, I have the entire summer, or the entire winter or month to climb. I don't have school anymore, so I only have 2 jobs to work, so that's nice. Which I mean sounds like a lot, but it's not that crazy for me. I've been
The
doing this
Night
for a
Mother will
while.
guide us.
I'm a bartender and I'm going to school for accounting, so I work as a bookkeeper during the day and a bartender at night, which definitely keeps me busy, but also it makes me lack a lot of sleep. We're gonna Battle Rage Orc here. We need to get ahead on life totals. We don't have any of our win more cards in our hand, but they're so critical if I draw them that I want to make sure that I'm ahead. Earthbone Spinner's nice for being able to get past any taunts. We have a Thieves Guild Recruit to try and draw into something good. Quite a bit of aggression out of this hand. I'm not sure what variant he's running of his
Walker watches
Archer.
over me.
That doesn't affect us at all. Heavy Battle Axe is a little bit too aggressive for this line of play.
I'm
I
ready
don't
for
care if that
anything.
Withered Hand Cultist lives, so I'm going to just keep attacking.
If I fall,
That's annoying.
will reclaim me.
Not much I can do about that, though.
Chaos take you. A dark omen for you.
Alright, Moonlight Werebat is irritating, but I can just Earthbound Spinner that. I do want to contest the damage on the other side of the board now. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to Soul Rust Marshal here. And then Earthbound Spinner this.
will not suffer your presence.
So that was a huge tempo turn for us. It's the reason why I wanted to make sure I was ahead in life. It's just in case I did something like draw a Soul Rust Marshal. It's so insanely powerful to be able to just get 5 mana of cards out on the board. Well, in this instance it was 4 mana of cards. But on turn 4 is ridiculous. 9 mana play on turn 4. Here's my Vuldrung. I think I'm going to save my Elixir of Magicka to get that out. here, we trade here,
The day is mine.
swing there, put down the Thieves Guild Recruit, hopefully draw a 3-drop. That's not a 3-drop, but it
If I
is
fall,
good enough.
the Hist will reclaim me.
The forest will not
Next
suffer
turn I don't
your
have a lot to
presence.
do. That's irritating, but fine. I can trade my 2 creatures into the 4/1 unless if he plays a taunt here.
Just tell me who needs
Oh, that's not a taunt. Baron Cat Purse is nice. We're gonna play it over here so it doesn't die to the 3/2. Brotherhood Assassin value
I
is
lurk in the
value.
Waiting.
Into Bloodhood Assassin value, which is, again, value. Oops. I should have attacked first. Okay, so we'll attack here. Let me attack here. Brotherhood Assassin over there.
Waiting.
Get a Belligerent Giant. I'm not going to do anything else this turn. We have a really nice late game hand. The chances of this person being able to win is pretty low here,
The
I'm
day is
feeling.
mine.
Let's heat things up.
Pyromancer's annoying, but not the end of the world for
They
us.
cannot hope to outwit me.
Ooh. I want to play that Brotherhood Assassin, but I'd rather get the Bull Drum out at this point, actually. So we're going to put that on her. She's good and strong now. Swing face. Because, as we all know, face is the place. And he has to remove this now. He needs some kind of an answer for it. This is probably some kind of a taunt, or even the 1/1 that does 1 damage is enough to remove the 7/6. But I'm okay. I mean, I can play a bunch of different cards next turn. The Brotherhood Assassin draws into something else. Even if just the Brotherhood Assassin sticks, I have enough burst damage with my Savage Ogre and Fuldrung to just kill him in 1 turn. If I draw a charge creature, the game is just over.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Morgul Gatekeeper is moderately annoying because it blocks up
Close
1 lane,
ranks, Let nothing through.
especially if he blocks up both lanes.
If I fall,
Okay.
the Hist will reclaim me.
So I have a problem here. Triumphant Jarl will draw me some answers. So does Brotherhood Assassin.
I lurk in the shadows. Waiting.
And we're just gonna Belligerent Giant that. Oops, that's not actually gonna do anything for me good. That's bad actually. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. He's just gonna be able to play the buff off that again. I guess that's fine. It is a 3 mana card? That wasn't. I probably should have made him play the House Kinsman again. He needs to. Oh shoot! Sorry about that.
1,000 pardons. Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Morgul Gatekeeper comes down again. Buffs the 5/2. Blood Dragon's not going to win him the game here, so I just win. So this guy has Breakthrough, so I just heavy battle axe him.
It's a good day to die.
Good game.
I was fought well.
So it was a little bit of a mistake playing the Belligerent Giant there. It would have been better. I guess I didn't really have any other cards to play, so just playing it for the card was fine. Alright, but we make our way up to first star in the Lady. As you can see, this deck is pretty aggressive, but it does have late game answers. So I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Hopefully I can climb my way to Legend with it, but we'll see. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching the videos. I hope you have yourself a great day, and just remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do.